Think clearly, 7 simple habits that help you avoid foolish decisions. Many people believe intelligence means knowing many things. But in reality, intelligence often begins with something much simpler, learning how to think before reacting. Every day we hear opinions, advice, rumors, and claims about the world around us. Some are helpful, some are misleading, and some are simply incomplete. The difference between wise decisions and foolish ones often comes down to a few simple habits of thought. Here are 7 simple ways to think more clearly and avoid rushing into mistakes. Stop and slow down. One of the most powerful thinking skills is surprisingly simple: pause before reacting. When we hear something surprising or emotional, our first instinct is often to respond immediately. But quick reactions can lead to misunderstandings and poor decisions. Instead, take a moment to slow down and quietly ask yourself, do I really understand this? Many mistakes happen not because people are foolish, but because they rush to conclusions before thinking things through. A small pause can protect you from big mistakes. Identify the main claim. Sometimes people speak in vague or emotional ways that make their message confusing. Clear thinkers try to identify the main point behind the words. Ask yourself, what is this person actually claiming? For example, someone might say, this neighborhood is bad. But what they may actually mean is, this neighborhood is unsafe. Understanding the real claim helps you think about the situation more clearly instead of reacting to vague statements. Look for real proof. Not every opinion deserves to be believed. Thoughtful thinkers look for evidence rather than assumptions. When someone makes a claim, ask questions like, is there data to support this? Are there real facts behind it? Is there a reliable source? If no clear evidence exists, the wise response is not blind belief, it is healthy caution. Learning to ask for proof strengthens your judgment and protects your thinking. Examine the source. Where information comes from matters. Whenever you hear a strong claim, ask yourself, who is saying this? Are they trustworthy? Do they gain something if I believe them? For example, a real estate agent might say a house is perfect because they want to sell it. That does not automatically mean the information is false, but it does mean you should examine it carefully. Wise thinkers always consider the motivation behind information. Notice what might be missing. Sometimes the most important part of a story is what isn't being said. Information can be incomplete, leaving out important details that change the whole picture. A thoughtful thinker asks, what information might be missing here? What else should I investigate? By searching for the missing pieces, you build a more accurate understanding of the situation. Compare different sources. Relying on one opinion can easily lead to misunderstanding. Clear thinkers look at multiple sources before forming conclusions. They might check another website, reviews from different people, statistics or data. When different sources agree, confidence grows. When they disagree, it signals that more investigation is needed. This habit strengthens independent thinking. Make a calm decision. After gathering information and considering different perspectives, it becomes easier to form a thoughtful conclusion. Sometimes the answer will be clear, true. Sometimes it may be false. And sometimes the wisest conclusion is simply, I do not have enough information yet. There is no shame in saying I need more information. In fact, that response often shows greater intelligence than pretending to know something you do not. Final reflection. Thinking clearly is not about being the smartest person in the room. It is about pausing, questioning, and seeking understanding before making judgments. When you slow down your thinking, examine information carefully, and remain open to learning, your decisions become wiser and your perspective becomes sharper. Because real intelligence is not measured by how fast you react. It is measured by how carefully you think.